Hi, today I'd like to give a reading to one of the poems in my book, Neverman Musings Turning Point. And the poem goes like this. Witch of Sorrow. The witch had a scrappy voice. She will torment her slave, saying mean words to him, making him feel unworthy. For every service he provided, she would complain loudly. Nothing was ever good enough. She was never satisfied. Her attitude was quite troubled. She would always yell in anger. With her witching powers, all faults truly will magnify. Nevertheless, the ever slave will try his best, no complaints. Every day and every time he will pay attention to her. As he observed her ways, he started to question much. What made her misbehave? What could have caused this? Over time, he learned, reading notes over there, following her words too, that she was made like that. She was treated like dirt since her younger years. She never was shown examples of compassion. He started to then see this witch was only projecting the tormented past she lived, deprived of care and kindness. In spite of her meanness, in spite of her angry yells, he decided to show her what compassion was about. He put much more effort to get the tea right for her, to bring the clean beddings to her sacred chamber. Once, to his surprise, the tea was warm enough. She could sit and enjoy. For once, she did smile. So then, he finally knew this which can know joy, see the light that is in life, come to see there is sunshine. After all, he was a slave. There was not much he could do, so whatever he could elevate to his best, he was dedicated. A purpose the slave found, a sacrifice for life he would. For certain, he wanted then to see the witch to be healed. As time went by, she did fall. Ailments caught up with her. Sick in bed, she couldn't do much. Her loyal servant for her, he cared. Despite her feeling helpless, she came to think of this. The condition she was in gave her the time to ponder. All these years, she thought lonely, but her loyal servant was there. Was she wrong of not appreciating his constant and friendly help? She concluded this wasn't right. One night she called him. In soft tone like never before, she started to explain. My good Ashmael, a word for you. I'm deeply ill and broken. That is the outside looks. Inside, I'm even worse. Her voice turned to sob, her eyes letting tears out. Taking a sorry breath, she then continued some more. Over the years you have served quite much in true dedication. For long I did complain in vain, for what you did was true, good. His eyes were wide open, reflecting attentiveness to her broken words. He continued to listen. I have been a despicable owner. I have tortured you to no end. I feel truly sorry, my good man. Much pain and grievance I cause. A moment of silence brought forth looking at each other gracefully with eyes of sorrow and kindness. And then she said some more. You are released for good. The binding spell is no more. For my soul owes you a great debt. Anything you ask, I try to give. His clear sigh was first, then followed by hers. He also had some to say, so he started to speak. My solemn highness, I say, the manner in which it acted, while it was never noble, it has its reasons quite deep. You never quite had an example. What love and kindness was, you couldn't act any better. You never knew what better was. Your soul is quite troubled because at the core is kindful. A good heart is deep inside, covered in a mantle of others' wrath. I learned to see the kind heart hidden behind those dark layers. No longer I see a mad witch, a kind enchantress is what I see. I see you are in much need. A life service is what I know. So I'm grateful to be free and needed here by your good side. So it is my will to stay here, to see you are well cared. My life with you is where it belongs. Day and night I will remain. He came close to her bed. His hand cleaned her tears away. A good embrace he started. Sitting upright, she corresponded. In loving silence they could feel her deepest sorrow and remorse, his forgiveness and kindness, their hearts healing one another. That's it. Thank you very much for taking the time to listen to this. If you would like to read some more about other points that are in the book or the story that is around all those points, uh, follow the link below. I hope you can enjoy that. Thanks again.